are going to chapter 4, index, surds, and logarithm. At the end of the lessons, you are able to simplify the algebraic expression involving indices using the law of indices. In this picture, we can see the alphabet A actually is the base, and the N refer to the index. And this is the law of index. I'm going to divide it into two parts. The first part is multiply, divide, and the bracket of the index, which you have learned it already during PT3. So multiply. Okay, so look at this one. The first one, this is the base of the index, base x, and the index m and n. When they are multiplied together, it will become x m plus n. Multiply, become plus. And the second one, divide. X power of m divided by x power of n is going to have x power of m minus n. And the third one refer to the bracket, x power of m bracket power of n. It will become x power of m n. So this law of index only apply when all the bases are same. Okay. Now comes to the second part. Okay, second part. Number 4, x power of 1 over n equivalent to n roots of x. Example. Okay, this one refer to the fraction, fraction of the index. An example for this number 4, let's say we have 2 power of 1 over 2. We are going to have square roots of 2. 4 power of 1 over 3. We are going to have cube roots of 4, and so on. Number 5, x power of m over n. Okay, x power of m over n. So another fraction here. So they will become n root of x power of m. Okay, n roots of x power of m. And 6, negative index, x power of negative n equivalent to 1 over x power of n. Example, 2 power of negative 1. We are going to have 1 over 2. 4 power of negative 2. We are going to have 1 over 4 square, and so on. And finally, number 7. Okay, number 7. No matter what is the base, as long as it is power of 0, it will become 1. No matter what is the value of the base, as long as power of 0, they will be always become 1. Example, 2 power of 0 equals 1. 3 power of 0 equals 1. A power of 0 also equals to 1. So this is the law of index. Okay, now we are going to try some example on simplifying the algebraic expression involving indexes. So for the question and for the example, you can pause the video for a while. You can try first, then afterward refer to my answer. Okay, so now for the first one, first example, 2 power of a squared multiply with 3 power of a power of 3, 2a power of 2 multiply with 3a power of 3, or you can say 2a squared multiply with 3a cubed. For this question, we can see that there are numbers, number 2 and 3. So this number can be multiplied together first. it will become 2 times 3, 6. And then second, we've checked the base, a square, a cube. So both of the base are a, right? So they'll become, multiply will become plus. Write down the base, a, the index, 2 plus 3. And our final answer will be 6a power of 5. So this is simplifying, okay? Simplifying the algebraic expression involving index. Okay, next, divide. 3 power of 3n minus 2 divide 3 power of n minus 3. So check the base. The base still the same, is 3, 3. Means divide in the law of indices, they will become minus. So we can write like this, base 3, 3n minus 2 minus, put a bracket here, n minus 3. Okay, to prevent you make some careless mistake, because minus will become plus. So put a bracket here, become make you more safe. And now we have 3n minus 2 minus n plus 3. And we are going to have 3n minus n, 2n. Negative 2 plus 3 become plus 1. So our final answer will be 3 power of 2n plus 1. Okay, next example. We have multiply and we have fraction. Okay, fraction means divide. And the base still the same, 4. Okay, you can try first. You can pause the video, try first, then afterward you can check the answer. And now I continue. Here, write down the base, 4. Here we have 2n plus m. Okay, divide means minus n. So the final answer will become n plus m. 4 power of m plus m. Okay, this one all simple, the law of index, simple example. Okay, now this one involve brackets. Okay, bracket 3 power of 4 bracket power of 2n multiply with 3n. Okay, the base still the same, 3. So check 3 bracket 4 times 2n, that will become 8n. Multiply with 3n, and multiply means plus. Our final answer will become 3 power of 9n. Okay, 3 power of 9n. Okay, so this one, a square multiply with 2a cubed divide with 4a bracket square. So first part, this one, we can try to simplify the first part, multiplication. So 2 still remaining 2, a square multiply with a cube, it will become 2 plus 3. Divide with, okay, here, bracket, we expand the bracket, it will become 4 square a square. So remember, 4 square, this one very important. It will become 2a power of 5 divide with 4 square, 16 a square. And it will, we can write like this, 2 over 16, and then a 5 minus 2, and our final answer will be 1 over 8 a power of 3. Okay, next, now we look at this example. X power of n plus 1 divide with 4 power of 2n minus 1. These two are different base, okay, 8 and 4. But number 8 and 4 are related with number 2. So they are all can be written as the base of 2. Example, actually, x equals to 2 power of 3. 4 equals to 2 square. So we can change the number 8 and 4 become base 2. So we can do like this. 8, 2 cube, put a bracket, n plus 1, divide with 2 square, put a bracket, 2n minus 1. Expand the bracket. 2, 3n plus 3, divide with 2, 4n minus 2. And write them together. Okay, group them together. 3n plus 3 minus, remember to put a bracket, 4n minus 2. And finally, we are going to have 2, 3n minus 4n, negative n. 3 minus 2 become 3 plus 2, 5. Or you can write your answer like this, 2, 5 minus n. Either one can be accepted, okay? Either one can be accepted. Okay, next. This part is some keyboard question. Show that 4 power of 3a minus 2 equals to 64a over 16. Okay, 64a over 16. Show that means you have to show either from left to the right or from the right to the left, either one. So maybe for this one, I'm going to start with right, okay, right to the left. I'm going to show 64 power of a over 16 is going to same with 4 power of 3a minus 2. Okay, I write like this. From the right, 64a over 16, actually 64 and 16 are related with 4 because 64 equals to 4 cube, 16 equals to 4 square. So I change it become the base of 4. Become 4 cube bracket a over 4 square and become 4 3a divide by 4 square, and divide is minus 3a minus 2 shown. So right hand side same with left hand side, so this one shown. Okay, so for the last question, last question of the lesson here, show that 4 power of s plus 2 plus 4 power of x plus 1 plus 4 power of x is divisible by 7 for all the positive integer of x. So divisible by 7 means can be divided by 7. Divisible by 7 for all the positive integer of x. So showing that all these one are in the base of 4. Okay, try to expand it first. Copy the question. 4s plus 2 plus 4s plus 1 plus 4x, and it will become 4x multiply with 4 square plus 4x multiplied with 4 power of 1 plus 4x. Okay, here I have 3 parts of the algebraic expression. First, 1, 2, 3. And among these 3 parts, all we have 4 power of x for each part. Okay, 4 power of x. So now I try to factorize 4 power of x. And the first part left 4 square. Second part left 4 power of 1. And the third part, after I factorize 4 power of x, and I'm going to have 1. And now try to simplify it again. Becomes 16 plus 4 plus 1. And finally, it will become 4 power of x multiplied with 21. Okay, now how to show that it is divisible by 7? Actually, we can look at the digit 21. 21 is divisible by 7, right? So we can write the conclusion. It means that when 21 is divisible by 7, no matter what is the integer, positive integer we put into 4, they will be always divisible by 7. Example, when I put 4 power of 1 times 21, it's still divisible by 7. 4 square times 21 is also divisible by 7. If you don't believe, you can take out your calculator and try to press it. And now we are going to write the conclusion to explain it. Okay, explain it. There are many methods to write it. You can use your own sentence also. So I try to give you one example. You say, since that 21 is divisible by 7, hence 4x power of 21 or 4x plus 2 plus 4x plus 1 plus 4x is divisible by 7 for all positive integers of x. You can write a conclusion like this. Okay, since that 21 is divisible by 7, hence 4 power of x multiplied with 21, or this one is divisible by 7 for all the positive integers of x. Okay, that's all for my lesson today. So we are going to continue for the next lesson about problem solving for the